I think in this country we sort of, we have these systems as if they're sort of entities unto their own. But systems are actually made of people. And because people can change, systems can change. We want to create systems change, we all have to work on it together. And we kind of have to get to the human part in order to be able to do that.
What ROCA does is focus on one individual at a time. It doesn't bring everyone in a group and say, let's huddle up, and it focuses on the intense effort to connect with one individual at a time. And that's what government could do a lot better of. Instead of being a case, client, suspect, victim, it's the one person at a time. What are we doing for that person? Where's that person going? How can we help that person? How can we connect that person to other services? How can we better coordinate? These are all things that lead to the enhanced well-being of the individual, which leads to better communities.
I went across the street to ROCA, and the staff, Ron was there, he invited me in, showed me around, and the thing that caught my eye is I saw a lot of young people there interacting with people, and it looks like they were trying to accomplish something, and I got invited to come back later. Later on, I started going out to these community meetings, and I saw ROCA staff attending those meetings, doing things. So I'm saying, finally, an organization that's out there on the street, doing what they say they do.
How is it we can come together as people, understand each other, and bring the humanity back into the process and figure out what we can do differently that A, gets us more of what we hope to do in the first place, but B, is, more fair, more just.
Peacemaking circles are great. It's a circle, which obviously is a great way to communicate because there's no hierarchy in a circle. The idea is that everyone is an equal participant, has equal opportunity to participate, and everyone's valued equally.
First time that I remember doing a circle was with Chelsea PD, and it was extremely uncomfortable, especially as a participant. Coming from being a street kid, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting in a room with 4 or 5 cops. Definitely uncomfortable, but by the end of that circle, I ended up becoming really close with one of the police officers from Chelsea. Until this day, it gives you a safe place to get things off your chest. It's a good learning experience. You get to hear different people's stories too, because in a circle, they have a talking piece. Whoever has the talking piece is the only one talking, so you hear different people's stories on whatever the situation might be, and you get from that, and at the same time you can get out what you gotta get out. Even if what you plan for the circle, for the outcome to be, and it's not that, it's like the guys always seem to pick something different out of it. So say one participant has an issue with another participant. Say they got into a fist fight or something, and our hope is to squash the beef and them to be friends again somewhere in the future. Even if that doesn't happen, both those guys will have a different understanding and respect for each other.
Everybody at ROCA got some type of run-in with the police, usually bad. So I feel like when you incorporate the problem into the solution, it just makes it better for everybody. We get to see different sides. It just makes the community work better. Because if I know the cop and he knows me, things will run smoothly.
Peacemaking circles, along with ROCA's other strategies around systems change, are really bringing about sustainable long-term change in the communities within which they're working. In other instances, for example, where police are involved, are coming upon a sort of a dangerous interaction, instead of reacting in a very negative way for the youth that are involved, they're working in a way that is proactively trying to protect those involved and those that may be impacted and affected.
Contrary to police, we didn't create this system the way it is. It's the way things are in this country have been going on for years. And the only way you can change it is working together. The citizens have to work with the government, have to work with non-governmental agencies, have to work with the police. And it's just got something that we have to want to do, and we have to work on it together.
I absolutely believe that it takes everyone to change systems. Everyone who touches a system must think differently about what the system currently produces. At the end of the day, the most compassionate thing you can do for another human being is show genuine interest.